It's week 1 of the 2024 season, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cards and the Bills on EA Sports.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rockin' Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Pass midfield, look out. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Throwing now is Allen. It's caught by Coleman. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
He's able to get it to Coleman. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Samuel going to go in motion right. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week 1, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week 1, guys still have to practice. They still have to train, and injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll run with Cook. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Davis again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Ray Davis with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cardinals offense heading out, and they do so behind Kyler Murray, their dynamic quarterback in his 6th season now from Oklahoma.
And now that he's back at full health, they're expecting Kyler to get back to being the superstar playmaker that they drafted. Make no mistake about it, when he's fully healthy, there aren't many quarterbacks who are as dynamic as he is. And if he's able to stay on the field, this team has a real chance to make some noise.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a yard. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Murray now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And his throw here is incomplete. Troy McBride, the target on that throw. And it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Murray now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, you can see and feel the disappointment on that one because you saw some guys on the sidelines jumping up going, oh, no. Looked like they had that one set up well on 3rd down, but you got to give yourself time to get rid of the football.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Samuel in motion. Allen now looks to throw. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down. Here's Allen. And returns it right back to Samuel. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen going to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Bilal Nichols in there to take him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Allen. This is caught. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To the air, Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Cook. And he won't get to the marker as they're going to stop it for a 2nd straight play right at the line of scrimmage. The kick by Bass is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Murray. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson, 65 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, there was no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. Extra point good by Prater, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Well, James Cook and the Buffalo offense returning to work now. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. They run again on 1st down. Cook. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. This taken in by Kincaid. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. They run the counter with Cook. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Motion man is Shakir. To throw, it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. Samuel in motion. On play action, Allen. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bills are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Throwing now is Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught at the 25. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there with an amazing diving catch. And the Cardinals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. And, oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Allen. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Allen off the play fake. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. He's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Kareem Hunt, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. The Bills were led in the first half by their all-world quarterback, Josh Allen. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
And running with power here. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
Oh, Connor loses it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this third quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime, because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3. Hope to come back and win this game.
So here.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On play action, it's Murray. He's got this downfield to McBride. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Murray again. This is Connor.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd down and 8. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
To throw is Murray. Screen pass to Connor. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
Fourth down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now.
Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
Just too many mistakes in all phases of the game. Still, you've got a chance to get this back to a 1-score game here in the 3rd quarter. You've got to be able to convert here. Instead, it comes up empty.
That'll be complete to Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Cook again.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Motion man is Shakir.
Throwing now is Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Allen now looks to throw.
Quick slant to Shakir.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Allen to throw once more. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah.
Oh,
and you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. Time to see what to the right side and intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. Charles, a nice play there, wasting no time making his presence felt for this defense.
And you know, we heard the same conversation around the league. A lot of people were surprised that he was available, and they let him go, and now he's going to make a big...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's Murray. That's complete to his running back Connor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Murray to air it out again. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And quickly, they get to the line. Murray now. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. He'll try and run forward with Connor. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Shotgun now from Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Murray. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Again, it's Cook. Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And he's got it down to the 28. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now Allen off the bootleg. That is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards. Now Murray off play action. This is taken in by McBride. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw, as this play will stand as is. They fake the handoff. Now Murray eluding the pressure right to Connor on the check down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On play action, it's Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Throwing again, Murray. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Bills, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.